Hi everyone, it's Christine Parker again, and it is day 9 of my continued weight loss journey. Hey, what meal planning strategies do you all use that you've tried in order to stay on track? I know for me, we do the freezer meals like I talked about yesterday, but the only way that we have been able to do the freezer meals is with this other thing that I figured out works for us. Before, I would come home late from work and we'd be starving. I hadn't even thought about what we would have for dinner even 5 minutes before. And so there was nothing ready to cook. You know, it was all frozen solid in the freezer, any meat that we had or anything. And so we couldn't defrost the meat, then cook it up, and then finally eat it at like 9 o'clock at night because we try to eat around 6 p.m. So that wasn't working, and so we would go out to eat or go get fast food, and obviously that is not conducive to weight loss. And so I figured out if I have 3 meats defrosting at a time in the fridge, with that 16 servings each, or one of them being a freezer meal, then by the time I'm ready to cook or reheat something, it's defrosted. And so I'll take out whatever's defrosted, I'll cook it up, and that same night I'll take out another freezer meal or frozen meat and I will put that in the fridge so it can defrost. So that way there's always something that's fully defrosted and ready to cook by the time I get home from work or Cameron gets home from work so that we can cook it up quick. Today, my points were 172 out of 270, so points were terrible. Today was a stressful day. I only got 6 hours of sleep last night, and I ate all my food and it was delicious, but I was still hungry for some reason. And I'm sure the lack of sleep and the stress is catching up to me. And so I ended up cheating. I ate some nitrate-free honey ham that I have for my kids' sandwiches, and I ate 2 of those little baby bananas that I have for my kids. I just couldn't resist them. They just looked so delicious, and I was hungry, and I wanted them so bad, and I ate them. So, not something that I wanted to necessarily do. It's not really conducive to my plan, but at least I didn't eat rolls and cookies, which was some other things that I have here for my kids that I could have very well eaten. And so I felt like I at least made a little bit better choices, even though they still were on the approved food list. And I know the sugar in the foods that I did eat is going to make my fat burning slower because my body's going to burn that sugar before it starts burning the fat again. So that's a drawback, but I'll do better tomorrow. I'm not going to dwell on it. Next time I'm going to try to think of taking the virgin coconut oil in hot water and drinking that, or making that fat burning hot cocoa that I did the other day, which was really delicious, and see if that satisfies me before I go off the bandwagon. So that is my update for today. If this helped you at all, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your comments, and I'd love it if you would share this with your friends, like my Facebook page at Christine Parker Live. That's Christine with a K, Parker Live. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.